Other news tonight, just weeks before the end of the year, Mabton has finally adopted a 2024 budget. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us the mayor, Rachel Morales, is still facing 2 recalls over charges that she violated state law by failing to put it together in the first place.
The state Supreme Court planned to make a decision on the first appeal later this week, after the mayor missed multiple deadlines to provide further information. But a last-minute filing has delayed the matter until at least next month.
There was a brief that was filed that made several arguments about the form and the way the recall was filed. So the mayor is claiming that it was filed inappropriately.
The mayor claims the petition is invalid because the majority of the council filed it rather than an individual voter or organization is required by state law. Petitioners counter that council members are legal voters and meet that requirement.
You simply have to be a registered voter of the district in which you're recalling the officer.
The mayor also claims the council must have met in secret to put the petition together, violating the State Open Public Meetings Act and rendering the petition null and void.
When you have a group of council members, you're not supposed to make decisions outside of the public meeting.
Petitioners disagree, saying the OPMA doesn't apply because the recall isn't official city business, and argue the mayor's points are moot because they weren't part of the original court proceedings being appealed.
They're appealing the decision that was made by the judge here in Yakima County and based on the facts that were presented at the time. I do not think they opened the case for additional information to be added.
As for claims made against her in the recall, the mayor argues state law shows adopting a budget is the council's responsibility, not hers. But petitioners say it's her job to put the preliminary budget together, and since she failed to do so, there was no budget to adopt. As for the claim that the mayor violated state law by advertising her personal business on the official city website, the mayor argues the, quote, speculative personal benefit should not be sufficient to support a recall. Petitioners counter, regardless of whether she benefited, there's no disputing the mayor had the photo put on the website. The mayor has until December 9th to reply to petitioners' counter-arguments, and a hearing won't happen until at least January. But the auditor says they could still see the recall on the February ballot.
Because there's so few signatures required because it's such a small voting pool, it just won't take us very long to verify signatures, so it's still possible.
The mayor also filed an appeal in a second recall petition against her, which is making its way separately through the state Supreme Court. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.